Welcome. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, members of the graduating class, faculty, alumni, family, and friends, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the 2019 Weatherhead School of Management Diploma Ceremony. I also welcome a special guest. Our University Provost, Ben Vincent III, is joining us here as a guest today. Ben. Welcome to the Weatherhead graduation ceremony. I'm so pleased to see all of you here today. I'm Manoj Malhotra, Dean of the Weatherhead School of Management, and Albert J. Weatherhead III, Professor of Management. To the class of 2019, congratulations on all of you reaching milestones and your achievements as a Weatherhead student and for the significant day that we celebrate today. Pursuing your degree has come with many sacrifices, both expected and unexpected. Many of you left a career to focus on building new skills for the next step in your professional life. Others added the rigors of classes, homework, and intensive study to a full-time job. Each path represented difficult choices and limited your time with family, friends, and your community. As a graduate, which you can call yourself today, you have followed a path where you've grown in ways you may have felt that were not possible before you stepped into the Peter B. Lewis building. As a whole, the class of 2019 has proven to be intelligent, motivated, and adventurous, both inside and outside the classroom. Individually, you have taken risks and met challenges that have paid off both professionally and personally. Many of you traveled abroad as part of your program to gain a global perspective regarding people, culture, and business. You visited Belgium, Portugal, Ireland, Scotland, and Tanzania. You encountered varied cultures, lifestyles, dynamic business markets, and industry segments, as well as met new colleagues. While these countries are beautiful to visit, they also provide an opportunity to expand your perspective on their economic and living conditions and their global impact on business. We hope these experiences will shape your contributions in work and in life. Others took on the challenges of competitions, testing their ability to innovate in front of local and national peers, or engaging venture capitalists and swaying business leaders with original business solutions. Students in this class worked to secure many competitive awards, which include winning all categories in the Association for Corporate Growth Cup competition as part of teams of undergraduate and graduate Weatherhead students, the first time any school in this competition has won every award. They outperformed more than 471 teams from around the world to win the Atlanta Regionals and reach the finals of the Association for Supply Chain Management competition. These Weatherhead alumni will compete with 7 other teams at the finals in Las Vegas this September. We wish them much success. As dedicated students, each of you have taken a slightly different path that has led you to this moment. Today is a day that you have long anticipated, and a day in which you should pause, take stock of your accomplishments, and feel a great sense of pride in your success. Certainly all those gathered here today, your family, your friends, and the Weatherhead community celebrate with you. This ceremony acknowledges not only the successful completion of a difficult course of study for today's graduates, but marks the start of a new and exciting chapter in your lives. When you move on from your life here at Weatherhead, be sure to remain connected to your Weatherhead community and to the Case Western Reserve University. It is with faculty, alumni, staff, and fellow students that we have forged many important relationships that will likely follow you throughout your life, both professionally and personally. During your time here, you have built a unique community of mentors, collaborators, and friends. Do your best to maintain that community. As many Weatherhead faculty and alumni can attest, these relationships will be a valuable source of support and opportunity in the future. Continue to challenge yourself to seek out even greater partnerships and connections. When you build on your knowledge, increase your network, and remain open to new opportunities for growth in each role you pursue, I'm confident that you'll be successful in this next chapter. On behalf of the Weatherhead faculty and staff, we applaud your commitment and dedication to achieving your degree, and we are extremely proud to be sharing this moment with you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Christopher Blanchard, President of the Graduate Business Student Association, who will present the graduation address to the class of 2019.
Wow. Sorry. Thank you. Kamura kamuri. This proverb represents the beautiful way in which the Maori people of New Zealand envision the future. This idea is that we are walking through life backwards. We can't see the future, just as we can't see where we are going when we are walking backwards. We look to the past to inform the way we move into the future. At Weatherhead, we learned how a regression analysis uses the same principles of using past data to frame future predictions. But what's your confidence interval? Shout out to Professor Solo and statistics for really beating that one into us. We can really learn a lot about the way we dream about the future from this Maori proverb. And yet, I believe there is a key difference between a dream and a vision. A vision for the future without an analytical approach is just a dream. So, I look into my past for guidance to the way forward, but I also understand that the future is unwritten. Growing up, while my peers were being sold the dream of do what makes you happy, my siblings and I were taught that a dream with an action plan is the makings of a vision. We were taught to do what we are naturally good at and to find happiness in serving others with our God-given talents. When you become exceptional at your natural skills, you'll develop a reputation. A reputation speaks to the confidence and trust others have placed in you and your work. People do business with people they trust. Business is the exchange of goods and services based upon an agreed upon value exchanged with money. Money is not happiness. Money is not power, but money is options. And options are freedom. Money is earned based on the value of your skills as assessed by other people, and at the end of the day, it matters less about what you earn, but more about what you keep. My MBA cohort calls me the dad of the class, and it's probably because of adages like that, but go ahead and brace yourselves because here's a few more. You are not immune to the consequences of other people's actions, so surround yourself with people of positive action. Seek fellow visionaries and build each other up, challenge each other, and will your visions into existence. Time is like a river that carries us forward into encounters with reality that require us to make decisions. We can't stop traveling down this river, and we can't avoid the encounters. We can only approach these decisions in the best possible way that we have learned this far. In your lifetime, you will face millions of decisions. The most valuable things I've learned this far into my life have been the result of reflection on the mistakes that I've made. And I challenge each of you with this question. When was the last time you learned from doing something right the first time? Shout out to Professor Jonas for creating a classroom environment where we could learn from our many mistakes. These reflections help form the principles in which you make decisions so that you don't make the same mistake twice. Do not fear mistakes, but learn from them and keep moving forward. Let the lessons learned from your mistakes help form what matters most to you, your values. Consciously uncover your core values, align your decisions with your vision, and show gratitude for everyone that's helped you along the way. Shout out to Professor Van Osten for really beating that one into us. Grant yourself permission to think deeply for yourself about what is true. Thank you, Professor Bailey, for teaching us that one. Uncover your values and lean on them when making decisions. At the Weatherhead School of Management, we are data and analytics driven. We are design thinkers. We are future leaders rooted in emotional intelligence and appreciative inquiry. We are not dreamers, but visionaries. Congratulations to the Weatherhead School of Management's class of 2019. Relentlessly pursue vision, and along the way, don't forget to show gratitude. I'd like to deeply thank Professor Jonas, Professor Van Osten, Professor Newmeyer, Professor Solo, Professor Peck, Professor Whiting, Professor Bailey, and the rest of the faculty at Weatherhead. Thank you for having such a strong influence on not only my Weatherhead education, and thank you for challenging me to grow in ways that I could not have imagined. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, but hold on, we're still showing gratitude. So, I'd like to thank Dean Malhotra, Dean Gupta, Mimi Filsinger, Radhika Ramamurthy, Meenakshi Shawarma, Laura Watt, Laura Thomas, George Smithens, Kim the security guard, and the crews that kept Weatherhead a clean and fantastic place to learn. Your day in and day out focused attention on the advancement of this fine institution has been enjoyed by nearly 1,000 students this year. I can't thank you enough for working closely with all of us. I'd like to thank my fellow GBSA board, especially Hers Ranjan, Lauren Tanser, Shu Liu, Adriana Benavides, Nate Sundheimer. Together, we connected the Weatherhead student body with the law school, the School of Nursing, the School of Engineering. Our Weatherheadless and our casino night parties were epic. In fact, a 34% increase in attendance. Our networking events were first class, and I am proud of our GBSA accomplishments. I'd like to especially thank the following club presidents for your above and beyond leadership. The Women in Business Club, Ashani Sharma and Brooke Bridges. The Wine Society, Kelsey Canuti and Lauren Tanser. The Finance Club, Hao Jing, and the Design Club, Allison Grazia. Through your leadership, your clubs enhance the student experience outside of the classroom. Thank you so much. And in closing, I'd like to thank my family, my mother, Terry, my father, Andy, my sister, Lauren, my brother, Matthew, my fiance, Annika, and Annika's family. Thank you for the Chipotle gift cards. No, but seriously, thank you. The phone calls of encouragement, your unwavering support, thank you so much deeply. So, the class of 2019, walk towards your future backwards. Keep your eyes on what you've learned from the past, but keep your thoughts and your vision on your future. Thank you. I'm gonna take a quick selfie.
Thank you, Chris, for your thoughtful remarks. I'm delighted to now introduce your speaker, Don Richards, who's a distinguished graduate of Weatherhead's MBA program and a member of the Case Western Reserve University's Board of Trustees. Mr. Richards is the former managing partner at Accenture, where he served as Senior Managing Director of IT Outsourcing. With more than 30 years' experience, he held leadership roles in several parts of Accenture's business, including Managing Director of the company's largest client accounts, Managing Director of the Chemicals Industry Business Unit, and Cleveland Office Managing Director. He was the Global Managing Partner for Accenture's application outsourcing business, where he was responsible for driving the strategic direction and growth of this business across the company's 5 operating groups around the world. Mr. Richards is the owner of Chase Advisors LLC, which provides business and technology consulting services. In addition to his MBA from Weatherhead, Mr. Richards earned his Bachelor of Science degree in mathematics from Case Institute of Technology. In 2013, Mr. Richards was named to the university's Board of Trustees. Over the years, he has been a strong supporter of the university, establishing an endowed fellowship in the Master of Engineering and Management program, a dual degree program between the School of Engineering and Weatherhead. Along with financial support, this fellowship offers mentoring and networking opportunities for our students. I'm certain that our graduates will draw inspiration from Mr. Richards' history of success in both his personal life and his focus on community service. I'm personally thrilled to have him here with us today to speak to our graduates. Don, please join me at the podium.
Well, thank you, Dean Malhotra, for that generous introduction. I am honored to be here today and would like to add my sincere congratulations to the Weatherhead School of Management class of 2019. I must confess I was a bit surprised when the dean asked me to give today's address. Despite all the accolades that he tried to run through there, when I reflect on my career at Accenture, I've always thought that a large part of my success was really just being in the right place at the right time. When I graduated from Case Western Reserve, I started in a very small consulting division of then Arthur Andersen. Over time, that evolved into Andersen Consulting and ultimately became Accenture. When I joined, there were less than 5,000 people in this little consulting division. Today, Accenture is one of the world's leading professional service firms with 500,000 people. So I was along for an amazing ride, and so I really never left, spent my whole career there. Anyway, it's a privilege to speak with you today as you graduate and embark on your careers. As I thought about what I might share with you today, I considered classic topics, 5 keys to business success, or 6 tips for leadership effectiveness. There are certainly many books written on these topics, frankly, by people much smarter than I am, even probably some of our esteemed Weatherhead faculty behind me. But I know the most important rule at graduations is to keep it short and simple. So today, I would like to focus on the one thing that I believe is the most important ingredient for long-term success: personal character. As I reflect on my experiences and what I have observed in many great leaders, character clearly rises to the top. It is far more important than talent, a premier education, like you've all just received, expertise in your field, or charisma. Character, what you are, is ultimately more important than what you can do. Character is the foundation for everything else. If you don't have character roots, you might enjoy short-term success, but you will ultimately be uprooted. We've probably all seen examples. Enron was a classic, and coincidentally, Enron led to the demise of Arthur Andersen. From my own experience, one episode stands out. We had a brilliant leader who was top in his field, charismatic, a powerful speaker. He quickly rose to the top to run one of our major business units. However, there were some chinks in his armor that ultimately undermined his amazing talent. His ego led to being surrounded by yes men who never pushed back on his decisions. His desire to become CEO drove him to make a string of big deals that later evolved into financial disasters. And when he tried to cook the books, he was finally exposed and moved out of his leadership role. A tragic waste of all that talent. Character is also at the top of the list when the best organizations recruit people. I imagine many of you would be keen to land jobs at these kinds of organizations. At Accenture, we hire thousands of people every year in the US alone. We recruit the top students at the top universities, like Case Western Reserve. So for us, smart, talented people is really a given. We've used various interview techniques over the years, but really they all focus on one thing: character traits. And based on our success, I think we've had it right. So you might ask, what exactly do I mean by character? Well, you could write a book on it. Today I'd like to focus on just a few things: integrity, perseverance, and humility. First, it all starts with integrity. This is by far the most important component of character. As I heard my parents say 1,000 times growing up, honesty is the best policy. It's important to be someone that people can trust. Always do the right thing, even when it's not popular or maybe not the best thing for you personally. When you commit to do something, follow through. When you fail, which is inevitable, take responsibility. Don't look for other people or other factors to blame. Be accountable, own it, and keep going. Which brings me to my second point: perseverance. You must be willing to do the hard work and put in the extra hours. I can honestly say I don't know anyone who didn't have to work very hard to achieve real success. Naturally, you will encounter challenges along the way. Adversity is something that everyone faces at some point. But it's important to remember that these challenges are not what define you. But the way you respond to them is what reveals your true character. I love a quote from Winston Churchill, who once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts." Or his simpler, more famous version, "Never give up." A third component that I would emphasize is humility. And when I say humility, I don't mean that you should take a low view of yourself, but rather an accurate and honest view. It's about recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. Humility is about being authentic to who you are at your core. It's about respecting others, learning from them, and leaning on them when you need help. Success takes a team effort. This is true in any field, but as I'm sure you've learned, it's especially true in business. Given your Weatherhead pedigree, many of you will naturally move into leadership roles. As leaders, your job will be to serve your team and to help your team succeed. So when you recognize that character is the foundation, it naturally leads you to ask, how do we build strong character? First, I suggest that you think about the people that you respect and admire. Consider their character, and how it's been demonstrated in their decisions and actions. In my own career, I was fortunate to work with some great leaders at Accenture and our many clients. Here at Case Western Reserve, we all have a remarkable role model in President Snyder. I have worked closely with her in my role on the board, and I think we've all seen the amazing success here at the university under her leadership. You can also look to history. One of my favorite books is Team of Rivals, the biography of Abraham Lincoln. It describes his humble, servant style of leadership and explains how he faced incredibly difficult decisions. Yet Lincoln stood firm on his principles of doing the right thing to abolish slavery and reunite our country. Ultimately, though, you're going to need to examine yourselves. You will each face real-life situations that test your character. You will be tempted to compromise your character for immediate gain. I hope you recognize that's like the dark side of the force and leads to long-term ruin. So throughout your careers, I'd like to encourage you to take a sort of character self-test. It's a self-test, which is great, so you get to define the questions. There's a few questions I would throw out that you might consider. Regarding integrity, ask yourself periodically, have I ever cheated or lied or been tempted? Can people trust me? Do I stand up and fight for what's right, or do I avoid rocking the boat? When I make mistakes, do I step up to admit it, or do I make excuses, or throw others under the bus? For perseverance, ask yourself, have I been in a situation where things went wrong and we fell behind? Did I do the hard work and put in the overtime to overcome those issues, or did I just let things slip and settle for less? And under humility, you might ask, when there was a big win or accomplishment, did I focus on my role and try to take the credit? Or did I use it as an opportunity to recognize my team? Did I take the time to listen to my colleagues, respect their point of view, and value their opinions? Am I happy to see everyone succeed together? Or do I sometimes step on others to get ahead? I'm sure you can all develop your own self-test questions. And remember, only you get to see the answers, so be honest with yourselves. As you think about your answers, I'm sure you will recognize areas where you still have some work to do. Building character is an ongoing process. You're never really done. In closing, class of 2019, I am proud to call you my fellow alumni. It's hard to believe, but almost 40 years ago, I sat where you now sit, filled with energy and excitement. Today's world presents amazing opportunities for each one of you. As you sit here today and you reflect on the last few years, your studies, experiences, and relationships, I hope you recognize that your Weatherhead education gives you an exceptional starting point. My sincere hope is that you will each find your own unique way to combine your education and talents with strong character. That will clearly set you apart and lead to real success in your careers and in your lives. In the humble words of Anne Frank, human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness. Congratulations again. I look forward to you taking up the mantle of leadership in our country and in the world, doing good and leading with character. Thank you.
Thank you, Don. That was an outstanding piece of advice, something that all of us can emulate. And thank you for sharing your experience with the graduates. I would now like to ask Gregory Jonas, our Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, to help with the presentation of graduates.
So as we move forward with the presentation of the August 2018, January 2019, and May 2019 graduates of the Weatherhead School of Management, We ask that audience members please not approach the stage to take photos, as this will block the view of others. A professional photographer will distribute proofs to each graduate, and you are welcome to take photos while seated. Many of our graduates received awards at a ceremony held previously, and these are referenced in your program. We will also note these awards when a recipient crosses the stage. The awards include the Dean's Achievement Award, which is given to students with the highest cumulative grade point average in each Weatherhead program, and membership in the Beta Gamma Sigma International Honor Society, which is open to students within the top 20% of the graduating class and to all doctoral graduates. Other individual awards will be recognized when appropriate. Professor Michael Goldberg will introduce our graduates by program in the order listed in the commencement book. I now invite Professor Goldberg to the podium.
We will now present the graduates for Doctor of Philosophy. Their diplomas will be presented by the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Associate Professor of Accountancy, Gregory Jonas. Shola Ajiboye, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, Designing the Framework of Entrepreneurial Relationship Management, ERM, for Strategic Actions and Effective Decision Making, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Paul Salapante. Azam Abdullah Al-Suhaibani, PhD in Management Accountancy, The Impact of Social Ties Between CEOs and CFOs on Financial Reporting Quality, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Timothy Fogarty. Kevin Vincent Kavanaugh, PhD in Organizational Behavior, Gamification as a Vehicle to Encourage Behavior Change, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Diana Billamoria. Suad Dukaik, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, The Influence of Individual, Organizational, and Contextual Factors on Saudi Women, Career Commitment, and Satisfaction in Non-Traditional Occupations, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Kalle Luntinen. Yolanda Freeman Hildreth, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, The Patient Perspective, Exploring the Influence of Social Interactions on Chronic Disease Outcomes, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Yunmei Wang. Jeffrey Daniel Fry, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, The Sustainability of Nonprofit Leaders, Principles and Practice that Encourage and Restore Personal Well-Being and Professional Effectiveness, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Kalle Luntinen. Deepa Gopal Iyer, PhD in Management, Design and Innovation, Propagation of Requirements, Engineering Knowledge, and Open Source Software Development, Causes and Effects, A Social Network Perspective, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Kalle Luntinen. Lucia Hedelson, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, Tinkering with Emerging Adulthood, The Relevance of Bonding Edu-Mentor Behaviors and Identify Across Educational Settings, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Paul Salipante. Donna Marie Ucolano, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, Hyperconnectivity, Giveth and Taketh Away, Reconciling Between an Always-On Empowered Consumer and Privacy in an Era of Pervasive Personal Data Exchanges, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Rakesh Niraj. Varun Nagaraj, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, Emergent Learning in Digital Product Teams, Weatherhead Outstanding PhD Proposal Award 2019, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Kalle Luntinen. Emmanuel Kwanzaa, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, Leadership and Practices for Strategic Adaptation in Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Paul Salapante. Mary Shasmaz, PhD in Accountancy, Peers, Morality, and Socioeconomic Status, an analysis of the influence of peer groups on individual income tax compliance. Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Timothy Fogarty. John Chris Schell, PhD in Management, Designing Sustainable Systems, Antecedents of Radicality and Commercial Success Outcomes in SBIR Projects. Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Jagdeep Singh. Kei Mei Sugiyama, PhD in Organizational Behavior, Taking Inclusion Home, Crossing Boundaries and Negotiating Tensions to Become an Includer. Weatherhead Outstanding PhD Proposal Award 2018, Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Diana Villamoria. We will now present the graduates for Doctor of Management. Their diplomas will be presented by the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Associate Professor of Accountancy, Gregory Jonas. Ivone Juarez Barco. Inspirational Professors, Their Emotional Intelligence and Its Role on Relational Climate. Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Kalle Luntinen. Daniel A. Newmeyer, Improving Job Satisfaction for Nurses in Acute Healthcare Facilities Through Engagement and Teamwork. Beta Gamma Sigma Award, hooded by Phil Cola. We will now introduce the graduates for the Master of Business Administration Executive Cohort. Their diplomas will be presented by the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Associate Professor of Accountancy, Gregory Jonas. Bela Anand Apte, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Eric Mitchell Bildstein, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Abigail S. Brown, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Brent R. Brown, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. You want Bradley? Bradley R. Busher, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Amy W. Cervone, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Michael Coakley, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Christopher C. Combs, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Timothy A. Corbett. Brian G. Daly. Corey L. Demidovich. Saray Das Williams. Ronald P. Flauto, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Ashley M. France. Daniel Gibson, Dean's Academic Achievement Award. Alec Hagan. Hakan Ilaslan. Good to see you. Congrats. Megan M. Johnston. William Rackley Kimmerly. Hey, how are you? Hillary Parker Lyon. Christopher J. Murtis. Mary K. Miller, EMBA Leadership Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Kun Chu, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Anita Januthala Reddy, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Gregory Tariz Dante Roulette. Angela Silber. Congratulations. Eric J. Skinner. Amy Page Zabo. Hey, how's it going? Okay, good to see you. Frank Whitfield. Sharon Weeda. Now we continue and introduce the graduates for the Master of Business Administration full-time cohort. Their diplomas will also be presented by the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Associate Professor of Accountancy, Gregory Jonas. Philip Carl William Bernadotte, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Christopher Andrew Blanchard. Brooke L. Bridges. Haodong Cao. Hey, good to see you. Welcome back. James Gordon Kofelt. Dominic Demore. Sonny Daniel Ferdinandus. Hey, congratulations. Lynn Gan. Gaoming Guan, Student Life Award. Riley Faye Isley. Kelsey Grace Canuti, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Daniel Oliver Koch.
Congratulations. Good to see you.
Anna Maria Quammen. Nicholas Joseph Kuzma. Camille Larteau Barasso. Jonathan Paul Lerner, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Tzu-Ching Lin. Feng-Chun Liu. Mary Elizabeth Marks. Sharad Anil Kumar Modani. Razi Manif. Min Kwan Nguyen. Anuj Kumar Nirwal, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Omololu Yusuf Obuyeli. Robert Relief. Nicole Rhodes. Stacy Jacqueline Ruiz. Julia Marie Schroer. Kenneth James Semmelsberger. Aishani Sharma. Shubhendra. Gursewak Singh. Chanel Nicole Smith, Theodore Alfred Distinguished Student Service Award. Shardul Soni. Braden F. Storer. Nathan R. Sunheimer. Rebecca Lynn Sweet. Lauren Elizabeth Tanser. Alexander Robert Turner Frowine. Kishan Nilesh Vaidya. Kevin Verne. Luis de Macedo Vieira. Jiwei Xing. We will now continue with the graduates for the Master of Business Administration Professional Cohort. Professor Gregory Jonas will continue to present the diplomas to the graduates. Michael Lee Honor, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Luke Timothy Ahrens, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Victor Arco. Rishabh Behel. Aaron Stewart Baker, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Neha Bhattacharjee, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Ramon Lamar Boyd, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Michael David Brechter, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Carrie Ann Casper. Philip Loudon Chapman. Caleb Chen. Hannah Jinlian Chen. Hey, congratulations. Monica Clark, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Samantha Marie Clyde. Edward McElroy Converse, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Hey, how's it going? Congrats. Jordan Robert Cover, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Spencer Paul Deacon, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Hannah Marie Grace, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Julie Gutile. Sina Danielle Hilliard, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Jason R. Jamil, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Stephanie Michelle Kahn, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Sumit Katial. Fresh from the marathon, Kenneth John Kickle, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Richard Todd Kramer. Sayuri Udara Kulatunga, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Livian Lowe. Elise K. Love. Daniel Matacic. Patrick Robert Mayock, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. R. Justin Mistovich. Tristan Morgan. Yerusha Nahar. Miguel Xavier Nieves, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Alexander Michael Papadopoulos. Callie M. Pfaff. Stephen Andrew Rosenberger. Ryan Stephen Russell, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Samuel S.R. Schomer, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Carrie Elizabeth Stadnick. Kane Volsky, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Gregory Brian Weisberg, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Matthew James Witten, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Matthew Richard Zenker, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Deanna Cox. Aaron Drotleff. Aaron Fouts. Dominic Parisi. James David Petrus. Kimberly Rossi. We will now introduce the candidates for the Master of Science in Positive Organizational Development and Change. Their diplomas will be presented by the Professor of Organizational Behavior and Faculty Program Director Harlow Cohn. Sinan Najati Avdrumli. Suzanne Mabin Benderitis. Tony Benner. Venta K. Cantwell. Aaron K. Creed. Claudia Diaz Singer. Laura Finnegan. Josette Marie Galliano. Claire Elizabeth Gustafson. Kathy Igo. Lisa C. Johnson. Jacqueline Christine Carrick. Robert J. Keenis. Catherine Marie-Raish McCreary. Anna Merdita. Ann O'Connor. Casey N. Pena. Massimo Prola, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Angela Marie Reiner, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Father Paul John Shelton. Sydney A. Stone. Rochelle Marie Trunk. Laura Weber Smith, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. We will now introduce the candidates for the Master of Accountancy. Their diplomas will be presented by Department Chairman and Professor of Accounting, Mark Taylor. Stephen Paul Aber, Director's Award for Academic Excellence, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Noura Hamad Alamari. Azam Al-Hazmi. Abdullah Khaled Asalam. Kelly Dawn Campbell. Allison Chan. Yuan Chang. Weishan Chen, Master of Accountancy Outstanding Graduate Assistant Award. Brandon Lamont Dunbar. Andrew Joseph Evans, Director's Award for Academic Excellence, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Emily Lois Fenn. Caitlin Mackenzie Gorski, Director's Award for Outstanding Student in Master of Accountancy. Feifan Gu. Yi Cui He, Director's Award for Outstanding Student in Master of Accountancy. Justin Warren Henry. Paul Jan Kitowski, Director's Award for Academic Excellence, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, and Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Wei-Yi Lee. Xingli Li. Yu Ying Ma. Timothy Alexander Mayer, Federation of Schools of Accountancy Award, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Tanner Timothy Moline. Jashin Rien. Melissa Haley Schilling. Ray Shen, Director's Award for Academic Excellence. Yi Xiao Sun. Xiaoyan Tang. Bing Wang. Julie Wang. Larry Mengda Wang, Director's Award for Academic Excellence. Rilin Wang. Xinyue Wang. Dan Wu, Director's Award for Academic Excellence. Shuyang Yan. Zachary James Yedlicka. Li Si Yu, Masters of Accountancy Outstanding Graduate Assistant Award. Li Xin Zhang, Director's Award for Academic Excellence. Shilu Zhao. Yuyan Zheng. John Andrew Armbruster. Shannon F. Demery. Chenkai Liu. Siyu Yan. Yan Zhang. Xinyi Xie, Director's Award for Academic Excellence. We will now introduce the candidates for Master of Science in Management with a specialization in Business Analytics. Their diplomas will be presented by Professor of Design and Innovation and Faculty Program Director Jagdeep Singh. Margaret Elise Dawson. Yiying Xu, Business Analytics Leadership Award. Ziyi Yang. Ram Aditya Gulapali. We will now introduce the candidates for the Master of Science in Management with a specialization in finance. Their diplomas will be presented by the Department Chairman and Professor of Banking and Finance and Faculty Program Director CNV Krishnan. Li Bai. Bohao B. Yanjin Chen. Li Yuan Ding. Paul Anthony Emanuel. Say it again. Leart Fezulari. Yu Feng, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Jessica Sharon Fox. Jing Gao, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Fei Hong Ge. Zhongqi Guan, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Rohan He. Vishwas Modgala Venkata Hogarala. Hantao Hua, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Runping Hua. Zonghong Kwang. Li Jia Huang. Zhao Weiji. Jingjing Jia, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee, MSM Finance Outstanding Student Award. Hao Jing, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Joshua Shai Lehrberger. Xiao Li. Shang Li. Jinghao Liang. Boyang Liu. Xu Liu. Ziru Liu. Sonia Mehta. Jacob Andrew Mickham. Nori Marshall Moy, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Andrew Joseph Norman. Giuseppe G. Orsini. Lijia Chen. Zhi Xuan Shi. Alexa Morgan Simino. Daria Soboleva. Hao Wei Song. Huiran Song. Min Chi Song. Ting Song. Yang Song, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Jingwen Sun. Yue Tan. Xiaofei Tian. Jiaqi Wang. Wenshu Wang. Yanfei Wang. Yaqian Wang. Zimeng Wang. Lan Wei. Siyu Wei. Ricky Wu, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Aochen Shu, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Yifei Shu. Ziyin Yan. Yumeng Yang. Han Yu. Siming Yu. Xinxiang Yu. Yanyang Zhang. Yi Zhang, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Yu Zhang, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Xiaosha Zheng. Bowen Zhou. Yifan Zhu. Elin Chen. Suyash Sudhir Gayawal. Ying Zhou. I'll read this now. We will now introduce the candidates for Master of Science in Management with a specialization in healthcare management. Their diplomas will be presented by Department Chair and Professor of Economics and Faculty Program Director Mark Vitruba. Shiba Rashidi, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Congrats. Michael Aaron Alexander Leaks. James Baxter. Andrea L. Briner. Tanya Z. Markarian. We will now introduce the candidates for the Master of Science in Management with a specialization in Operations Research and Supply Chain Management. Their diplomas will be presented by Department Chairman and Professor of Operation Kamlesh Mathur. Zinche Fong. Buxian Li. Zeling Luo, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Yuchuan Wong. Yixing Xiang. Yuning Zhao. Maria Daniela Aguilera, MSOR Student Leadership Award. Dinesh Bomareddy, MSOR Student Leadership Award. Xiao Guo. Mujia Hao. Jiaxin Hong. Yijia Huang. Shang Li, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Cha An Lin, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Chongji Lin. Xiu Lu. Songyun Lu, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Julia Carolyn Welsh. Yiming Xiao. Yucho Xu. Jieying Xu. Yilang Xie. Xinshuang Liu. We will now introduce the candidates for the Master of Engineering and Management. Their diplomas will be presented by Professor of Engineering and Faculty Program Director Colin Drummond. Ram Gautam Archunan. Theodore Alistair Bastian. Cindy A. Berry, Dean's Academic Achievement Award, Beta Gamma Sigma nominee. Darpan Hemant Banushali. Samragi Biswas. Rukmini Chiti. Cameron E. Holmes, Dean's Academic Achievement Award. D. Hu. Tingri Hu. Shraddha Chandrasekhar. Douglas C. Kirk, Jr. Stephanie A. Kresick. Cassandra Tatiana Lyos. Dominic LaPinta. Charles Lee, Dean's Academic Achievement Award. Enrique F. Luevano. Ishan Maharshi. Madhav R. Nandan. Cortland Oates. Vishal Patel. Ige Pong. Saigopal Somasundaram, Dean's Academic Achievement Award. Natalie A. Steinway. I will now present the last graduate of the evening. Maria P. Torres.
Please join me in congratulating our most recent alumni, the Weatherhead School of Management class of 2019. Thank you. We should also take a moment to recognize all those who helped the graduates reach this milestone. Few can complete a program as difficult as this without great support. Today, many of those closest to you are here to celebrate. especially those who have played essential roles in helping you achieve this high outcome. Graduates, please stand and join me in thanking those who have supported you on this long and successful journey. I ask the faculty to please stand and take a moment to acknowledge the graduates with whom you have worked and guided these many months. Please join us in extending congratulations to our newest Weatherhead alumni. I would also like to acknowledge an important milestone for one of our dedicated faculty members, Fred Colopy. Professor Colopy has been a member of our faculty for 30 years within our Department of Design and Innovation. He also served as a Vice Dean for 5 years, completing his term in August 2017, shortly before my arrival at Weatherhead School of Management. Professor Colopy is retiring this year, and I would like to extend my gratitude for his service to the university, to the Weatherhead community, and most importantly, to our students. All the best to you, Fred, in this next chapter of your life. Fred Colopy. The 2019 diploma ceremony of the Weatherhead School of Management is now concluded. I ask that our guests remain seated until the marshals have withdrawn the academic procession. We invite you to follow us back to Weatherhead for a dessert reception in honor of our graduates. We look forward to seeing you all shortly. Once again, congratulations to all.